you for saving me. Now I can shout glory to my everlasting King. Jesus, the King of Kings.
Welcome.
You make my life so beautiful.
Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Essie Imoisili Esohe Digial Esohe in Canada, and I missed y'all, by the way. I've missed every one of you. So today we are going to be talking about,
I said I need you, Lord. I need you to come free me right now, come see me. You've got all that I'm missing in you, so come see me. Your love breaks through anything, anywhere, so come see me. I need you to come free me.
in the month of October, a lot happened in Nigeria, a lot happened in Africa even. A lot happened related to the Endsars movement and everything. If you've been on social media and you've been watching the news, a lot happened, right? And I think my thing now is that my timeline is kind of returning back to normal a little bit. So this video is kind of just like, we're gonna just go over the timeline of what happened in October. This is not a sprint, like I keep saying, it's a marathon. So I feel like it's good to have this reminder, okay, this is all that happened in the span of 1 month, and there's so much more we can conquer, right? We're not giving up. We're not giving up. So we're gonna look over the timelines of everything that happened in the past month, all that went down, and also this is kind of a video that you can always go back to educate yourself on, and just I just want to put like timestamps to a lot of things too. And yeah, and I remember, this is what we are fighting for. This is why we are fighting. We cannot stop now. We are fighting, a lot of things in Nigeria, so we cannot stop now. First of all, what is SARS? SARS is a special anti-robbery squad. This is a squad that was put together by the government in Nigeria to, to help the people and protect the people, and stop every, all this fraud and all of this stuff happening in the country. But instead of helping the people, they started killing the people. And this has been going on for years. So why is October 2020 different? Backtrack a little bit, right? SARS, there was that build up in Nigeria was already happening. SARS was killing people from Tina to Ua to different people that have died from SARS, right? And it's kind of been adding up over the past few years, months, even in this quarantine. October 1st, 2020 was Independence Day in Nigeria, right? It was just kind of like a day of like self-check, country check, reevaluation kind of thing. On the 3rd of October to like the 5th or so, a video was circulating around.
Only for somebody to waste my son. There was no war, there was no fight, there was no riot. Not that the boy was involved in any fracas, not that he was stealing, not that he was robbing. Just cold-bloodedly, they wasted this boy for me. Oh God.
It was trending all over Twitter. People were angry. Really sad video, and this kind of provoked something in the hearts of people. And from the 10th of October, Nigerian youths woke up. We opened our eyes and we woke up from the slumber that we have been sleeping for the past 60 years. I mean, we've been aware of our situation, but this was different. On the 8th of October, celebrities went into the streets, people were in the streets, people were protesting. A lot of that happened, protesting all over Lagos, all over Nigeria. They kept on coming out. On the 10th, Feminist Coalition, it is an organization formed by lovely, amazing women, I think about 10 or 11 of them, and they made this institution for people to donate to regarding the protest. This was formed, and people were all over the streets, from lovely ladies like Aisha Yesufu, FK Abudu, Rinu, Sabi Rinu, kind of like in the front line of this whole protest and everything. Mothers were protesting, youths were protesting.
I not be thief, I not be thief, I not be road, I not be road, I not be steal, I not steal, I not be robber, I not be robber.
It was revolutionary. That was the word for it. Revolutionary. On the 11th of October, the president came out and said that SARS has been disbanded. And let's deep that. SARS was disbanded 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019, but SARS is still in the streets killing people in 2020. And now we have SWAT. Immediately came up with SWAT. I don't even know what SWAT means, but there is SWAT. And we're like, nah, we don't want SWAT, we want everything gone. Wherever there were Nigerians, people were coming out to protest. Even in my city, Ottawa, we came out to protest. Endsars! Many protests, many prayer rallies in in Lagos. In Ottawa, in everywhere, prayer rallies were there. People were not sleeping. People were sleeping outside, even in Nigeria. The 5 for 5, I'm gonna attach it to things that we demanded from the government, that we want from the government. Like, we don't want you to take SARS and change the name to SWAT. The 18th and the 19th, Arise News and Channels News, which are big news platforms in Nigeria, we came and we were recording basically everything that was going on.
And for people who forget, I will always say to them, yesterday's victims were once survivors, today's victims were yesterday's survivors, and tomorrow's victims will be today's survivors. The question is, who is next? The victim card is going round, and I tell you today, to be a victim in Nigeria is no longer a matter of if, it's a matter of when. And if you think it will not be your turn, guess what? The last person also thought the same way. The person who died once said, God forbid.
On the 18th of October, there was a festival of lights that happened. This was beautiful. This happened in Abuja. Those stories were being shared. It was emotional. Everyone was in pain. It was crazy. The story of Chijuke was also being shared that day. If you haven't listened to the story, you definitely should go listen to that. It was a lot. On the 20th of October, this was the saddest day in October. The saddest day in Nigerian history, I would say, that I have experienced. By 8 p.m, reports were coming of people dying. And I remember, I think about from 9 to 10 p.m, DJ Switch went live on Instagram, and everyone was tuning into that live. I was just recording what was happening.
Please, if you guys can hear us, it is dark here. There are military men with actual bullets. They have shot 7 people. I am telling you. Because there were no cameras. I'm sure if you're dying, you're not going to want to even use your phone. But she went live and was kind of going live on what was happening during the time, and the gunshots and the army were shooting, and it was a lot of stuff happening. It was a really sad day. It was a day that I personally cried for a country. I've never cried for anything political before. This was the first time I was like, damn, this is crazy. People are dying. I watched someone die on an Instagram live, and it was emotional. It was too much. I can't even imagine being there. And I prayed at the lives of those that were there. I pray that they rest in peace. On the 22nd, we're still mourning. We are still mourning until now, right? That was a sad day in history for all of us. 22nd, the president of our country, Mr. Muhammad Buhari, goes out to give a speech, and he basically, in summary, he didn't talk about the Lekki massacre or the genocide or anything that was happening. He talked about random things and how just trying to do poverty alleviation and the officers that were injured. Just random things that do not relate to everything. I basically said that we should stop protesting. We're not allowed to go out in the streets anymore to protest. Shikina, that's what he said though. And that was crazy because what? A massacre just happened in Nigeria and the president did not address it, acting like it didn't happen. That hurt. That's really stung everybody's heart. So we all sat down and we looked at each other like, yo, this is our country, yo. This is our country. Then we started making jokes. Everyone was trying to relocate out of the country because everybody said they cannot do it anymore. They have to relocate. But I don't blame them. From the 24th, COVID palliatives that were meant to be distributed to people, so food, rice, noodles, all of the stuff that people need to survive, were being found in government officials' houses. So Nigerians said, if you're not gonna give it to us, we're gonna come take it by force. You can see the masses. Everybody wants to get food to.
Yeah, and after this, there was a lot of shooting happening. Right, not during the whole time. Shooting was happening. Stray bullets. People were being shot on the streets. People were being shot in houses. Armed robbery was going on. A lot was going on. People are being shot on the streets, like being injured. A lot was going on. On the 28th to the 30th of October, there was a judicial panel that happened to address the protests, the 545, the looting, the massacre, the army, the palliatives, basically everything, right? And government officials came together. They said that we are the cause of our problems, Nigerian youths.
Educate our young people. They need people who can talk to them from time to time. They are high on drugs all the time, most of them. They go to social media, they do all sorts of things.
When I went through the comments, I could not believe it, Mr. Speaker. The curses, the abuses from children. And I ask myself, is this Nigeria? What is going on? Children cursing, Mr. Speaker, in the next 5 years, there will be no Nigeria. If we don't start now.
We're in November right now, and there's a social media bill that's trying to be passed. But now, because they feel that we are the cause of our problems, they want to bring up a bill that's going to restrict us, because this protest took off because of the amount of social media activism that went on it, right? I mean, before they've been protests in the countries, but this one, okay, deep down at home, COVID, and this one was revolutionary for a reason, right? And I genuinely believe that God is behind this entire thing. Like, God has been helping us, honestly, as a country, but this one was different. They want to stop it. So there's a Senator Sani Musa and a couple others that want to make a social media bill to restrict basically anyone on social media that's talking against the government and basically speaking against anything the government stands for, coming for the presidents, just basically publicly speaking against them, right? So that's kind of what the bill is about, and it hasn't been made official yet, but it seems like it's on the way, and we don't really want that, because what kind of bonds us together is social media. Because honestly, if the things that happened in Nigeria were not recorded, I wouldn't know, and maybe a huge amount of diaspora Nigerians wouldn't know. It'd just be a story that happened. It wouldn't be something that was recorded that we can actually look at and be like, oh my god, this happened. And then Feminist Coalition, basically right now, they're just they stopped taking donations for the protest, but they're taking donations for medical aid and the families that were affected and all of these things, right? Yeah, everyone's just trying to get their PVC right now to make sure they vote. Get your PVC. If you're a Nigerian that lives in Nigeria, make sure you go vote. And at this moment, the International Criminal Court is trying to investigate the Lekki massacre. They're trying to open up the case, which is amazing as well. So we kind of know who did it, because there's no accountability in the government. No one has been arrested. Nothing has changed. There's a lot of pain. There's been a lot of union within the Nigerian youth all around the world, which is amazing, which is beautiful. And I'm so thankful to God for that. But then the sad thing is that a lot of lives have been lost. We can't stop fighting. I'm doing this video for us to remember that we cannot stop fighting. We are fighting against the Endsars, against everything that's going on in Nigeria. People died in this fight, and we can't give up. We cannot give up now. We can never give up until we're on the winning side. Just in case your timeline is going back to normal and you're slowly forgetting that this is what we're fighting for, and you're making it seem like the Endsars is a thing of the past. It was a thing that kick-started in the month of October, that became revolutionary in the month of October, but that was just the start of it. That was just the start of this battle. We are fighting something so long. It is not a sprint, it is a marathon. And I want you to remember this, why we fight. We fight because lives have been lost. We fight because we're human. We fight because we deserve a better Nigeria. We deserve a new Nigeria. We deserve the rights that we are meant to have. We deserve to lift people out of poverty, right? Nigeria is in a lot right now. And if you're Nigerian, even if you are not Nigerian, a lot is going on. And I really hope and I really pray that this opened your eyes somehow to realize that you can help in whatever way that you can. You can donate, you can spread awareness. You can, right now we're not processing anymore, but in whatever way that you can, do the needful, educate yourself. I hope this educated you, but educate yourself, spread awareness, learn, donate, do everything you possibly can in your power, because this is a long thing. This is just the start of it, and you gotta get ready. Put on your seatbelt, get ready. A lot is happening. Africa is going crazy right now. In just the period of Nigeria and SARS was going on, right now Uganda is struggling with police brutality, Congo is bleeding, Namibia shut it all down, South Africa, am I next? Cameroon, Anglophone crisis is going on, Liberia, there's a rape national emergency, Ivory Coast and Ghana, child trafficking, in Guinea, police brutality as well. So a lot is going on. Africa is literally bleeding. Try to educate yourself the way I'm going to educate myself as well. And I really pray this video helps you, educates you, spreads awareness, blesses you, you already know. And I really pray that God is able to use you for whatever we need to do to win this whole thing that's going on in Nigeria. Endsars, Endsars, Endsars.
SARS, bravo. And you SARS, you. And you in the cock. And you SARS. Go. And you in the cock. And you SARS. And you in the cock. And you SARS, go. And you in the cock. And man, you both go, kaka.